YouTube, and today we're going to take a look at an airsoft gun. This is the 1911 Browning from Umarex, or better known as an M45A1, which is actually still in service, I believe, within the US Army in the Green Rangers. Don't quote me on that, but it's, I think, still in use. If not, they're changing it. But this is the airsoft version, metal slide and barrel. The rest is plastic frame or polymer, but it's really solid, so it's you won't tell. It's just a bit of figures for you. 550 grams is the entire weight of it. The magazine is 152, so that stops it from having a top heavy feel. The magazine's got that weight to it, so it sits really comfortably. It is a mechanical one, so it's not semi-automatic. This is, so that means for every time you shoot, you have to manually cock it, unlike an AEG or a CO2 or gas powered one where it's semi-automatic or full auto or burst fire. But anyway, this is a mechanical one. It's got a working hammer, many other features I'll get into when I take the gun out. 6mm airsoft BBs is the best type for it, along with, or rather that's the only dimension it will take, and 0.2 grams is the best weight for it. 0.12 grams is too light, and it really, if you have this gun or a similar gun, you'll notice the difference between shooting lighter ones. So stick with 0.2. 14 rounds in the mag, metal barrel, like I've already said. Opening it up, got the instructions. Don't worry about losing them, or if you don't have them, you just go on Umarex and download them from there. Comes in English, French, German, and a bunch of other languages. There's the main page to show you all the features, but I won't go into that because you can look on it online. And here's the interesting bit. So, this gun is very realistic and a very nice looking gun. Doesn't have an orange tip, so be careful. This gun in the States would be illegal because as an airsoft gun, because you need an orange tip, but here in Europe it's fine. But I wouldn't take it into the streets if I were you, because people could confuse it as a firearm and call the police, which is the last thing you want to have happen. Anyway, you've got 3 really nice iron sights there. They're all 3 white dots. I don't know if the camera can pick that up. You do have a working hammer. To cock this, it's simple. Make sure all safeties are off. I'll go into those later. Pull it back as so, and now you're ready to fire. To decock it, and actually while we're at it, you can then easily pull the slide back to check if there's a BB in it, if you're unsure you've loaded it. If you're not sure there's a BB in there, make sure before you do that, take out the magazine. Otherwise, when you cock it back again, another one will try and feed up in, and then you just end up losing a BB, so it's a bit annoying. But anyway, take the mag out, pull it back, and you can see it. To decock it, pull it back, gently squeeze the trigger and let it forward slowly. Going over the safeties, you've got a slide catch here. That only stops the slide moving back. You can still pull the trigger if you want, pushing down the grip. Deactivate it, as simple as that. This is also your slide release. You can pull it back and lock the slide up, and as if it was on its last shot, you can, like a real firearm, take it back and the slide will shoot forwards. It doesn't actually do that on the last shot, of course. It doesn't jolt back very far at all. There's also a small button here which is tied into the slide catch. You push it up, push this one through, and then the top slide will slide nicely off. Again, it's all metal, really nice in the hand. Then you have an ambidextrous slide and trigger lock here. This one at the back is the most practical one, because the slide catch, it's quite a stiff one, so which is good. But if you want a quick draw from the holster or anything, or you need to quickly put your sights on a target, this will take some time to deactivate. So I recommend just using the one at the back here. It's ambidextrous, like I said, on both sides. There's a red dot there to see when it's not on, and then you can't see it when it's on. You then have your third grip, safety, in the grip itself. This is a trait of a 1911 of such, not all of them, but most. This means the trigger can't be pulled until all 3 safeties are deactivated and you're squeezing that. You don't have to consciously squeeze it. It sits super nicely, and after shooting a mag or 2, you'll have got used to it and not even aware you're pushing it. You now have your magazine release here, which can be ambidextrous. You just have to unscrew it and screw it back on the other side. So for left-handers, it's not neglecting you. which is nice. The magazine is really nice. It has a good bit of weight to it. Slide it down. You can lock it back in the position at the bottom and pour in the BBs, so that allows for nice fast reload. So again, pull it down like that, lock it to the left, and then you can just pour in BBs. Inserting it's really nice. You do have the option for a lanyard, but those just get in the way. If I haven't mentioned it already, at the bottom here, this rail, the annoying thing about M45A1s or 1911 Brownings is the rail is a bit lower, allowing for cool accessories such as flashlight, lasers, etc. But the issue with that is it will not fit into any normal 1911 retention holster, so you have to kind of go with a generic one. I've gone to good old one Tigris again. They've answered it for me. Their hip holster. It's not a fast one. It's not a fast quick release one, sorry. But again, I'll do a review on it. But it holds the gun, and that's all I need it to do. Since at the moment this is the only airsoft gun I own, so I don't really need a holster apart from if I have to climb or if I just get bored of holding it in my hand. Anyway, last things to say. Super nice looking. Really like it. Accurate for, like I've already said, at least 15 meters to 20 meters. Anything after that, you're accounting for gravity and wind. Really good. There's your working hammer. Looks the part, and yeah, extremely happy with it. This is also around this was 40 euros as of 2017, but this price will vary in countries and with time. Anyway, thank you very much for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe, and if you do have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask anyone. Anyway, thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one.